the only guy running who's been a congressman and a governor. So it can't be experience is the problem. I'm not sure what it is. Somebody, somewhere, sometime has made that decision. And I don't think it's right. I don't think the news media ought to pick the president. I think the people should. And in the 20...
Do you think there's been too many debates? It seems to me that we're just sucking all the air out of the room with all these debates. Where the old days of glad handed like you do in Louisiana to get elected, or like folks have done from New Hampshire, Iowa, and decades is a little bit lost.
Well, I don't know if there's been too many, but they're all just alike. I'm not in them.
Hi, I'm Jim McKay, WNTK Radio, 99.7 FM in London, New Hampshire. Good to speak with you, Governor Roemer.
Thank you, Jim.
You have been kind of championing this whole not taking more than $100 in donations from your campaign. I've been following you on Twitter and Facebook. You're always posting the more money these candidates get. Is this the kind of president we want? Do you really think this philosophy can ever truly catch on in America?
It can, but not the way it's going now. Because the domination of the big money has just shut out the average person. Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, a good North and South Dakota boy.
Darn right. Yep. Credits his presidency to his time in North Dakota.
You know what he said 100 years ago this month? He asked the Republican Party, are we going to be the party of Wall Street and privilege, or the party of plain people who build a great nation? I asked the same question. Are we going to be the party of special interests, Wall Street, bankers, pharmaceuticals, and insurance companies? Are we going to represent plain people? I decided to do what I've always done when I've run for office, and I've been elected governor of one of the most corrupt states in America, Louisiana. I love Louisiana, but ask Dale Brown from North Dakota about Louisiana. It was corrupt. I ran with a limit on what I would take, no PAC money, and I beat a guy who spent $20 million. I spent $800,000. He had never lost a race, and we cleaned that state up. Our unemployment rate was 12.8%. It went down to 5.6%. Corruption is the key. We got to clean out Washington. And I think if I could get 1 million people to stand with me at $100, that's $100 million, and we'll win the primary. New Hampshire's wide open, 40% undecided. America's wide open. We haven't picked a president yet. Scott, you can't tell me who the next president's going to be. That's what this race is about. Thank you, Jim.
Next question.
Governor, you're starting to sound like you're from New Hampshire. I hear that accent changing a little bit.
Introduce yourself, please.
I got to get home late this week.
Governor, my name is Peter St. James. I'm with WTPL radio station in New Hampshire. 24 hours left. What does the independent New Hampshire voter need to know about you that they don't know?
I, too, am free. I'm a Republican, and I'm proud of it. But I'm an American, and I'm prouder of that. I don't take party money. I don't take special interest money. I don't take PAC money. I don't take super PAC money. I cannot win without the people saying, you're the man. It's buddyroemer.com. It's $100 or less. We've raised money from all 50 states. We're the only candidate that matched the federal requirements for matching funds. I'm proud of what we've done. What they should know is that I believe in budget reform, tax reform, immigration reform, energy reform, bank reform, healthcare reform, but I'm the only guy as president who will be free to lead both parties in rebuilding America.
Good question.
Okay, next.
Governor, this is Rich Gerard, host of Gerard at Large in the Morning here on AM 1250 WGAM in Manchester. One of the things that we've talked about on our show is the possibility that you might run with Americans United on their platform if you are unsuccessful as a Republican in this nomination process. If you do, are you worried that you might tip the balance and allow Barack Obama to be re-elected President of the United States?
I don't want to do that. I want to do something much more positive than that. I just don't want to beat Obama and leave it there. That's not good enough. We need to beat President Obama and have a president free to do the right things, Rich. Let's don't be afraid here. This is a debate. This is a campaign. And I could see an Obama-Romney-Roemer debate where we talk about the real issues. I mean, the president is bought and sold. We're going to beat him, Rich. But we need to do more than that. We need to have a president free to lead. And by the way, it's Americans elect. I will remain a Republican, and if I join the Americans elect, we will have an independent or a Democrat as vice president, a unity ticket, and we'll rebuild America. But look, I'm a Republican. I'm going to stay a Republican. I'm the only governor in American history who became a Republican while he was in office. I changed parties. That's how much I believe in the Republican ticket. But I got some bad news for you, Rich. The Republicans are just like the Democrats. They're joined at the billfold. They take the money from the big special interest.
All right, Rich, good question. Appreciate it. Governor, great to see you, my man. Appreciate it very much, and our best to Dale Brown. You live not far from him.
I'm going to see him Friday night.